So Ginny, happy anniversary, 30 years. Oh my gosh, it goes by so fast. I want to say from the bottom of my heart that I thank you so much for everything that you did for me. You gave me a terrific start and launched my career. Took me from being a photographer to a business person to a marketing director for a $2.5 billion company. I couldn't have done it without you. So congratulations and enjoy the celebration. So I met Ginny in the mid-'80s. Amway Corporation, where Ginny was working, they were sponsoring a visit from Queen Beatrice of the Netherlands, and they were looking for a photographer to cover the event. And Amway had a bunch of studio photographers, and they needed someone that was a little more versatile out in the field. And so Ginny called the press and was looking for someone to help, and they put me in touch with her, and so I shot that assignment, and we got to be pretty good friends. And then Amway continued to need those kind of pictures, and so Ginny usually hired me instead of their studio guys, and that's how we got to be really good friends. A few years later, Ginny decided that she was going to start this PR firm and asked me if I wanted to be part of it. I was kind of young, willing to take a risk. I needed a change, and I knew when I met Ginny that good things were going to happen, so I decided to go ahead and do it. And then we broke out and started the business. So the original idea was the company was going to be Seaforth, another guy from Amway, and Deremo. And I remember having a meeting at the Big Boy restaurant on Michigan Avenue, and we had letterhead design, and all of a sudden Ginny's colleague from Amway got cold feet. His wife said no or something like that. And I didn't have any money. I was just out of school, and I was kind of broke. But we still wanted to do the business, and so Ginny got together with her father and her brother, and they put together Franco Seaforth with the help of Tony Franco, out of Detroit. When we started the business, it was really an exciting time to be downtown. The hotel had just been renovated, the Boss Hall was completed, but remember, this was in the 80s, and there wasn't any Van Handel Arena. The only bars we had downtown were Z's and Flanagan's. But Ginny was kind of on the front end of a big swing to get businesses back downtown. The nightlife was going, and Ginny played a really big role in helping to bring Grand Rapids, back as to one of the most great cities to live in. She played a big role in that. I'd say my most memorable moment was one of our early clients was Ken Shaw Productions out of Toledo. Ken Shaw brought Broadway shows to Grand Rapids to the DeVos Center. And one of his early shows was Sugar Babies with Mickey Rooney and Ann Miller. And Mickey Rooney was this really eccentric person, and part of his contract was that he had to have television in his dressing room at the Grand Center. Well, Grand Center didn't have cable TV, so I had to rent one of these giant satellite dishes on a trailer, park it behind the Grand Center, and run about 400 feet of cable snaked through the hallways into his dressing room so that Mickey had his cable TV, and so he was happy. So that was probably one of the more memorable moments in the early days.